All right, man. They had a list of ball handlers or guys they trust to handle the ball for the Detroit Pistons, man. Russell Westbrook, Bones Highland, Malcolm Brogdon. I don't know what this watch just did. Malcolm Brogdon. DeAnthony Melton, Chris Paul, Bones Highland, Alfred Payton, Markelle Fultz. And obviously, I think conventional wisdom is saying that pretty much the Pistons need somebody like trying to fix this camera a little bit. Whatever, I'm trying to get a better angle. They trying to get some. Yeah, they kind of want somebody more like Dennis Schroeder, um, facilitator, ball handler, caretaker of the basketball. Defensively, obviously, that's something you look at. Um, Shooter can shoot, can kind of score a little bit. And, shout out to Shooter, man. You get opportunity to start in Sacramento. Why not? You know, um, Out of the guys, is it a premium on shooting? That's interesting. I don't know if it's really a premium. Like, you got to be able to shoot it. Shooter wasn't a great shooter, but he was a capable shooter. People tend not to like Chris Paul. I thought Chris Paul would be a good fit. 15 to 20, 25-ish minutes a night. In the playoffs, then he can handle the ball, but he kind of brings some bad energy to the team or juju. Um, uh, DeAnthony Melton. I like Melton game a lot, but I don't really think it's a fit. Monty Morris. I mean, he's already been in Detroit. Hella fire shooter. He's okay taking care of the ball. Yeah, he's okay taking care of the ball, but I like him a lot. He could shoot it, but he's already been here. Who else do we have? We like Brogdon. Obviously, we're going to talk a lot Brogdon, Russell. I like Bones Highland. Now, as far as his ability to take care of the ball, maybe that's something you got to work with. Not sure how you're doing. But I like Brogdon. I like Bones Highland. He defend. I like the range, the length. He shoot it a little bit from what I remember. So I like Bones Highland. I like his defensive prowess a little bit. But I think what it boiled down to it, Markelle Fultz is SB Taylor boy. I mean, trials and tribulations, tough guy, played in a tough city in Philly. But I think your real thing really come down out. It come down probably to Bones, Monty Morris, but I think it comes down to Brogdon. Brogdon is your number one target, and the issue with Brogdon and maybe Westbrook, the issue with Brogdon is he ain't never healthy. Simple as that. He ain't never healthy. So that's the issue with Brogdon. But other than that, he could, I think with the Virginia, they all tough players that come from Virginia. He can shoot it, he can handle the ball, he can get to the rack, he gonna play defense. He went to Virginia University. You gotta defend the play there. At least you did have to at one point in time. He tough. I mean, he's a great Piston, but then you start to question it as far as talking about durability. And then you got Karis LeVert. And then somebody in the comment section, I don't know who said it, was like, well, Sasser's too small. I don't get into the size thing. Because none of these motherfuckers play defense. So when we start talking about size, none of them play defense. You can be a tall, you could be the rangiest guy, tallest guy, you can get cooked. So I don't get into the size thing, bro. It's been, I remember Kevin Durant made his comments about, if you small, you better be able to, be a good defender like Van Fleet. And man, like I said, I don't really get into it. If you can hoop, you can hoop. Sasser is not. What is he? 6 foot, 6'1"? He can play him. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of Duncan Robinson is 6'7" and he's a defensive liability. So y'all kind of talk about too small. Like they don't play no defense regardless. As long as you can shoot it, I don't really think it's a problem. As long as you can hoop, I don't see it being a problem. Or is Iverson too small to play in this era? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like they going with these they think because these big guards, you know, it doesn't matter. Ain't nobody playing defense. You got people playing defensive player of the year and can't defend. Jaren Jackson, all he do is get blocks. Rudy Gobert, he ass. A lot of these great unquote defensive play ain't even no good. So I don't really get into the size thing because because if you can hoop, you can hoop. But on the other side of the floor, we gonna switch. Y'all gonna kill whoever. They don't even allow you to play defense no more. So I don't really get into it. You got centers who don't even play defense no more. They don't even rebound. It's hard for these ninjas to get 10 rebounds. You look at how unathletic Nikola Jokic is. He getting 20 rebounds, 15 rebounds. You telling me, you know, some of these athletic big fellas like Jaren Jackson can't get 12 rebounds. So I don't really get into the size. Don't really matter. If you can hoop, you can hoop because they don't allow you to play defense anyway. You know, they don't allow you to play defense anyway. So, man, it'd be funny. Like people be complaining how they be broke and shit, but they be running and get out of work after 8 hours. It's the most funniest thing in the world. They be the first one turning down overtime. Can't wait to get out of work. The mindset that people have is if you complaining about money, why are you running out of work? You should be doing overtime. They be running to go home to do nothing. People mentality is so fucked up, especially as a man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them motherfuckers go home, drink a beer. You know what I'm saying? Do absolutely nothing. Don't be that guy. If you need money, stay at the job, get your bread. Work that OT, save that bread. You know, if you got a little lawnmower hustle on the side, or you go home, you do Lyft, Uber, ship it, whatever, make your bread. It's too many times for these dudes, they get out of work, they run out of here to go do nothing. If you had that mindset that it ain't, you know, it ain't never enough bread, you'll be okay. But you'll notice, man, this is why I don't be feeling sorry for people, bro. You feel sorry about the system kind of like shutting down, you know, with the Section 8 for people who really, really need it. But, you know, to be honest with you, once you see the average, how lazy the average American is, like, no, I don't feel bad. But back to, you know, Brogdon's a great fit. And Russell Westbrook, he's cool with Jay and Ivy. But, you know, he destroys locker rooms. You know, nice guy, but you seen what he did in Denver. I don't think he want to play with the chemistry like that. But one thing you know about Russ, you know, and then he don't take care of the ball neither like that. But one thing you know about Russ, he gonna play games. He gonna be healthy. Throwback player. But if I had to give you a list, Brogdon probably tops that list. I'm scared of that because of the injuries. But Brogdon probably top that list. I'll probably go Bones Highland, Monty Morris, Markelle Fultz. Corey Joseph on the list too, but no thank you. But I appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the description. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.